Hi, I'm CJ Altmerg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in this morning. We typically bring you a lot of horse trailers, a lot of stock trailers, a lot of living quarters. One thing over the last couple of years we've noticed is we've had more and more customers come in wanting to look at our horse trailers with living quarters, but a totally different kind of horsepower they're putting on those trailers. A lot of people, once we got talking to them, said they'll never actually put a live horse in these trailers. They're looking to put a motorcycle, an ATV, a side-by-side, those type of toys. And the reason why is because every one of them has told us that they found out that these living quarters horse trailers are built so well that that's the route they want to go rather than a more traditional towable camper toy hauler. So we teamed up with Cimarron. We actually built some toy haulers. This is a Cimarron Freedom behind me that we're going to walk through today. But what you're doing is you're combining that extremely well-built, all aluminum trailer, the engineering from Cimarron, the design, the fit, the finish, and then also incorporated it with the Outlaw Conversions, who's second to none in our living quarters industry. So we're going to walk through this trailer. It's kind of a cool concept that we've started to carry here. This is the bigger of the two that we carry. In the horse trailer world, we refer to everything as floor length. So when I say floor length, I'm talking about from right here to the back of the trailer. So this trailer is 32 foot on the floor. So we're used to calling it a 32 foot long trailer. In the camper world, you know, everything's nose to tail. So really this trailer is about 40 foot nose to tail. It's 40 foot 2 inches. And that's because of the nose of this trailer is 8 foot 2. But you have 8 foot 2, 32 on the floor, 40 overall nose to tail. It is a 16 foot living quarters with a 16 foot garage. The other model that we carry is a 13 foot living quarters with a 16 foot garage, so it's 29 on the floor. But outside of that, we try to really build these trailers very, very similar. Underneath the gooseneck here, we've got dual electric over hydraulic jacks. And the reason why we like to do the dual is because this trailer here, I mean, with it being 32 foot on the floor, but it also has a slide, we just want it to have that stability. And then you can kind of manipulate these jacks a little bit if you need to kind of level the trailer up one way or the other. And then obviously nose to tail. Also what we did is we went ahead and we put a Xantrax 3000 inverter on this trailer. So this is pretty new technology to the horse trailer world, especially living quarters. But the cool thing about this is once you're charged up, you know, you'll be able to do a lot of things in this trailer without it having to be plugged in, without having to run the onboard generator. But again, you'll be able to power a lot of stuff on this trailer for a good amount of time with that inverter. And then we upgraded to 30-pound LP bottles rather than 20s. We know you're going to use LP out on these trips. There's no reason to be swapping out little bottles all the time. That's a very easy upgrade that we do on these trailers here. But now we're going to jump into the living quarters on this. One thing I just want to point out, because we're going to work our way through this trailer and come out the back end, electric awning. You know, it's a good amount of length on this trailer. In fact, I mean, it goes extremely into about half of the cargo area, the garage area. It's got some courtesy lights underneath it. So that electric is push a button, out it comes, in it goes, and then exterior speakers as well. So it's a great place to entertain out here if you're not wanting to sit in the actual living quarters itself. Like I mentioned outside, this is a 16 foot living quarters. So 16 foot from the gooseneck drop wall to the garage there. And then again, we're going to have the 8 foot 2 nose where will also be a sleeping area. But as you can see with this slide out, I mean, it really opens up this whole trailer itself. You've got a lot of room to work with. This couch over here, the sofa sleeper, will fold down into a bed. So you have a secondary sleeping area there, but it's a nice size sofa. You know, it's a good size slide out. And again, you can kind of get in here, be comfortable. You can be over at the kitchen area, you know, prepping some food. people can be sitting down watching the entertainment center, but you're not having to shuffle by each other, get out of the way so somebody can walk by. But a couple cool things we did. We did a little bar top here with a couple bar stools. So again, just some additional seating for some people. We put a kitchen sink in here, 2-burner cooktop with a recessed cover lid, so it's not just eating into your counter space. You can use that as some counter when it's not in use. Microwave. Nice big 6.0 refrigerator freezer combo. Up here, I'll kind of point out this is where we can start our onboard generator up here, but everything's right above this door area. Everything's labeled extremely well. You know what lights you're turning on, another disconnect, awning, in and out, slide out, in and out. So everything's right there for you. And then over on the side of the door is our panel for our Xantrax 3000 inverter system right there. So it's easily accessible. You can operate everything right here. Like I mentioned, the entertainment center. This has dual entrance to the sleeping area in the gooseneck, and on the back side of this wall is an additional flat screen TV. And one thing we've incorporated on these trailers is smart TVs, because a lot of the technology and everything is going that way in the industry. A lot of people have smart TVs with Wi-Fi at home. This is a Wi-Fi capable trailer. You'll need to get the SIM card and add that to that, but you have that capability to have Wi-Fi and run these smart TVs with that as well. And another cool thing that we've upgraded these trailers to, instead of your, lead, lithium or lead acid batteries, we've gone to lithium lifetime warranty batteries on this trailer. These are made by Lion Energy. Again, a lifetime warranty. They also have an auto kickoff. So once the battery gets to a certain level, if it gets too low, it will automatically kill them, so it never completely drains the battery like we see on more traditional batteries, that you do that a couple times and you can't bring them back to life. They're done. So they've got an auto reset on them, which is pretty cool. But again, a lifetime warranty on there, so you're not having to replace batteries on this trailer, which is fantastic. That's a lot of money in the grand scheme of things when you're using these trailers. A lot of storage as well. I mean, here's a nice big closet. Those shelves are adjustable. There's a clothes rod in there, so you can take some out if you want. Or adjust the size of them. But we try to just incorporate some areas of storage. We understand you're going to take a lot of stuff with you, so we try to go ahead and get you some storage in here. Also in the bathroom, here's another massive closet. And actually below it is the fresh water tank. So it's out of the way. Good sized bathroom. Corner radius shower. So you got a lot of headroom there. Bathroom vanity. By having that skylight, you get some natural lighting, and if you're a really tall person, you don't feel near as claustrophobic in there. Then what's cool is you can go right from in there into this garage area. So like I mentioned, 16-foot garage from this wall to the back. We went and incorporated a couple things, like here's an oil tray, so you can kind of keep some stuff in there. We also have dual couches, so this will fold down into a couch, but then also fold into a bed. And we have 2 of those in here. So we have the bed in the gooseneck, the sofa that folds down, and then we have 2 more sleeping areas back here. On the bigger of the 2 trailers we carry, this one has a second AC unit up here and some venting for the furnace. So you have 50 amp service, 2 AC units on this. This will be a really nice, comfortable place to spend the night back here. Cool, warm, anything like that. put you some shelves, put a cabinet up here. Nice heavy duty. We got a fold down bench for you. But one thing I wanted to do is, a lot of people ask, hey, how big is that garage? So we know it's 16 foot nose to tail. So then if we go wheel well to wheel well here, it is 78 inches inside wheel well to inside wheel well. And then for our rear opening, 88.5 inches. And then our opening height-wise is 91 inches. We put a 2-foot dovetail on the back here, so it just helps us transition as you're bringing your toys in. You know, we have a little some angles there, so it's really nice instead of having a really sharp point at the back of this trailer. With that dovetail set down, it just makes pulling things in there very, very simple. You're not going to drag the bottom of any of your toys getting in there high centering. But again, a really heavy duty rear opening on this trailer as well. You have airliner track along both walls, so you can tie everything down about anywhere you want. The other cool thing is, as I mentioned, this has an onboard generator, but we also have a fuel station. So you can carry 50 gallons of fuel for your toys, and then also your generator will pull off of this fuel station as well. So you can just pull your truck up to the pump, fuel up, pull up to the pump, put gas back here. You've got fuel for your toys when you go out to play right there available for you. And then out here's our access door to that Onan. This is a 7,000 watt gen. Because it is 50 amp service with those dual ACs, we needed a bigger generator, so we upgraded to the 7,000 gas on this one, so you can run both those. And one other thing I want to point out here is, if you notice, we have a spread axle, so that's going to help weight distribution. We're going to take some tongue weight off of this trailer. It's going to pull more like a triple axle, but it will turn better than a triple because it is a tandem. You also have 17.5 wheels, 16 ply tires, so good heavy duty running gear underneath here. You'll notice the green tab on the valve stem. That is nitrogen filled tires, so we're not going to have a major fluctuation in PSI levels. The president of Cimarron, he gave the best example. They use nitrogen filled tires on airliners, and the reason why is, think about temperature difference and also altitude difference. I mean, they're going up and down and dealing with major differences in temperature, so that nitrogen filled just makes it to where those PSI levels aren't fluctuating drastically. But on these Cimarrons, all aluminum construction, you know, in our industry, in the horse trailer industry, you can't buy a better trailer. They have the best floor on the market, the strongest upright posts, big heavy duty door frames, but then also this trailer has an insulated roof to begin with. So yes, we insulate in the garage area and in the living quarters, but that roof has a 1/2 inch thick honeycomb design insulation. It'll take substantial hail and also keep this trailer cooler. So you're not dinging up your aluminum sheeted roof if you do live in places where you do have some hail. And then we incorporate that with Outlaw conversions. You know, you have a 3-year warranty from Outlaw. If they put that microwave on there and it's a 1-year manufacturer's warranty, they'll cover it for 3, because Outlaw put it on. 24/7, 365 days customer service. You can call and get a hold of a rep at Outlaw. 8-year structure warranty from Cimarron and 3-year nose to tail. 1 year, no questions asked warranty on those tires. So really, really strong warranty behind this trailer. Yes, it is a premium product. It is a high quality product. It's not the cheapest thing out there on the market, but you buy quality, you won't regret it, and then you have a warranty to stand behind it as well. So if you're interested in this trailer, I'll give you the stock number on it. Like I mentioned, we've got some of these 32 footers, but we also have some of the 29s. So give us a call and we can help you out with any of those. But it is a 2020 Cimarron Freedom, stock number 5N190686. Again, if you want to talk to anybody on the sales team, anybody can help you out. Ask for the horse trailer side. They'll get you over to us and we'll help you out. But give us a call, 303-684-3400. Again, my name's CJ with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.